Hey, what up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? This is MTG Moxman, and here we are on a Monday. By the way, I love this dice. All right, guys. Today I thought we'd talk a little bit about how prices fluctuate in the Magic card market, mainly sealed boxes in this case. I happen to take some time to do a little research on how things are going, so I'm just going to turn this a little bit. And what I've noticed, especially at my local store, not face-to-face games, because they're part of a multi-store, but a single large store here in Toronto. And I have noticed price drops of around 12% among a certain sector of cards. So when I first thought of this, I said, you got to make room for new stock coming in, which is true. But it shows a slowdown in those particular markets when products near their end life or shelf life, rotating out in the next year and a bit, whatever the case may be, or overbuying too much of that stock. And as a store, they have overhead, they've got to clear things out, pardon me. So, boys and girls, kiddies and kids, let's take a look at that. So we have an example being War of the Spark. Canadian price would be $144, which puts it at what, 105 American, I guess, somewhere around there. So at 144, when they lower to 134, they're knocking off 10 bucks Canadian. They're knocking off some money off their top. It shows how much the markup is, number one, because they probably buy so much. But it represents a slash in a price. They can call it a sale, they can call it whatever they want. They're trying to free up inventory. They're trying to free up room. And for somebody like me, it's like, I got 5-6 boxes. It wouldn't be bad to pick up, let's say 6 more. And at $10 or $11 a box, that's 60. That's like getting half a box free. That's not bad, especially considering that set's now been out for what, a year, right? And it'll be rotating out, which is kind of nice, don't you think? It'll be nearing the end of its shelf life. Modern Horizons, here in Canada, at local stores for $2.99. Now it's on for $2.59. Well, $2.59, you're talking 40 bucks off. $40 a box over a case. 6 of them. That's like a box and a bit free compared to what they had it before, assuming you have the money and are able to sit on it. Now, that's why I told you guys before about how I have my cashback bucks, and I sit on my cashback dollars right till the end, like into December. I do all my purchasing. I buy it then. That's when there tends to be sales. Forget the Boxing Day stuff. It'll be getting up to Christmas. So what I tend to do is I usually buy a case of something, and in this case, I may split it among 3 sets. I may split 2, 2, and 2, 3, 3, whatever it may be. But I've noticed quite a dramatic drop in a few of them. Amonkhet, Hours of Devastation, both those prices dropped about 10 bucks. I'm actually interested in Modern Horizons just because I think right now they're gonna do another modern set, guys. It's gonna come out, and generally speaking, they're not usually as good as the first time around. They've thought things through a little more, so you might see cards, the original box sets go up a little more, but they might level things out, and maybe Ren and 6 comes back. Never know. But I like the idea of it. And this happens often in local LGS. I've talked before to a lot of you guys out there of making sure you are ready when a sale comes, or a slash, or a price drop, whatever it may be. And always standing ready with some backup money, being prepared. Me, myself, I always make sure if a deal comes along, I'm prepared to pounce and sit on it. Whenever I make sales, I keep a little bit of my PayPal account to cover any extras I may do, and I'll just do it right in December. So I got my cashback dollars ready. I got some boxes I sold earlier this year. I've got a little bit of that money put aside, which basically can get me a case and a bit. So I will think of that as which ones give me the best value for the dollar. Now, even Thornville Drain has gone down in price at my local LGS at this particular store, which is 401 Games, by the way. The lowering of that price I find significant because that means the sales are that much weaker. And by the way, they're sealed of the collector booster boxes are at $319, which means that's what, $360 give or take. That's a pretty good deal too, and they don't take up much shelf space. So that's kind of like, ooh. I'm going to see it that way. But it makes you wonder, hey, do you jump on it? Do you stick with the sealed product? I still think the sealed product, regular booster boxes, have much further to grow than these special collector boxes. Pardon me. Long day at work. When you see a collector box at $3.19, I say things have to double in value before you can really cash out and make some money. Sometimes it has to be like $600-700, and I just can't see that happening. My mind has a hard time wrapping around people wanting to pay that. Whereas a box at $125 selling for $300, 5 years from now seems much more attainable to me as a product, right? So that's what I personally think of. And the same as we talked about Theros and some of the other sets going up. It's very, very strange to see those prices jump up at this time in the market. But Pioneer has done strange things to us, hasn't it? It's made us think a little bit outside the box, as it were. And again, I find that a unique situation to think about and contemplate on my daily days, where I just go, what am I thinking when I see that? And that's the stuff I think about. Oh, I forgot I had, what? I'm telling you guys, I've been trying to neaten things up and do a better job of doing it. And I am getting better. When I don't take care of my stuff, it just makes me realize, don't mind me. Back to the topic at hand. So, I don't know if you guys have noticed that where you guys are. You might want to check your local LGSs, check prices. I don't know if they do sales there. Face-to-Face generally has sales once in a blue moon, usually when they're trying to clear a specific box. They had it for Ravnica Allegiance when it was on for like $104, whatever, which is a pretty good deal. I think they still have some, honestly. So I try to look for the cheapest one because I'm willing to wait, right? You'll just see a bigger return overall, and it has yet to fail me. I bought that M10 box, Onslaught, all those. I've more than doubled my money each one, which is awesome. Seeing the cons boxes go up like this, seeing Theros, Ravnica, all those starting to perk up, you're kind of like, wow, like I expect to sell those for like 10 years. And to see them go up now is a good sign to start, clicking a few buy and sell bids to get some more capital put together for other purchases. Remember, it's about doubling over. So when I sell a box, you buy a box right now, it's $134. Let's say you sell it for $300 5 years from now. You're going to take $100 for yourself. You're going to put the other $200 in at least another box, or hopefully 2 boxes by that point. And then you're seeing it go up like a pyramid, right? Instead of down like you've sold everything. You want to keep going outward until it's infinite, where every year you're buying and selling, but not using any of your own money to do it. It's very hard to imagine Magic going that far and that long into the future, but big risks is big reward, as they say. And I'm not doing a big risk. I buy small. As you guys know, I'm not like some huge, massive collector. But I'm willing to put a few bucks out there and see if I get lucky. And as other people will tell you, you got to diversify. You got to have more than just one avenue stream of income in your older age if you want to make a real go of it and not work for a living forever. So, it's kind of strange when you think about it, though. I was just surprised to see my local LGS with that many boxes on sale. Now, Dominaria they have on sale, but it's still $169. They've only knocked $10 off. And Dominaria is going to go up. It's going to see the $300 mark. Probably in 36 months or less, I would think. It'll be well over $250. So 3 years, you're going to see a real return on that box. Plus, it has Mox Amber. And you guys out there know how I feel about Mox Amber. Yeah, crazy stuff. But when you're looking, please let me know. Hit the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are seeing in your local areas. I'd love to see it. I know I have a lot of regular guys from the States, a few guys out in Calgary. So just, hit me up. Let me know what you guys see out there. I really appreciate it. If you get the chance and you take the time, don't stress about it. It's no biggie. Just my curiosity of killing the cat. And I'll, of course, keep you guys updated what happens down here. Now, eventually, that tariff thing will get worked out with Canada and the U.S., and we should see box prices fall. But I'm still expecting 12 to 18 months on that by the look of it. They're very slow to get things like that resolved. And we're still paying the price because a playing card game has tariffs. It's so funny. So anyway, keep an eye out, guys. Check your local LGSs. There are some deals out there right now as we approach the Christmas season, and vendors are trying to free up capital. Nice English there, Moxman. Capital. And hopefully you have been a conscientious person and put some of your own savings aside. I'm not saying blow it on Magic, guys. That's not my job. That's, you guys can make your own decisions. I am an entertainment channel here just to throw ideas and advice and see what sticks and see what people like to talk about. In this case, I like talking a lot about finance. I like seeing where money can be made. I don't cash in my chips very often, but when I do, nice little profit margins each time. So keep that in mind too. I've been at it for a while and I haven't gone wrong yet. So keep up with that gut because my gut's doing me good. Anyway, I appreciate the time today. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. I don't know who watches the end of these videos. I have no idea because my algorithm says most people on a 12-minute video only watch 5 minutes of it. It's like people are skipping parts of it. I have no idea. So you never know which parts are being watched. I mean, you can put some phrase like Army of Darkness in there and then see who comments below Army of Darkness. I know MTG and Pause will be there for me. Probably Downs too. Maybe even Tristan Easton out there, my new guy. It'd be pretty cool to see. And guys, I hope those of you who aren't on Pause channel, you guys congratulate that man. He is over the 400 subs. And way to go. I always look up to MTG Revealed. Love the videos, guys. And I love seeing the fact that we can seeing you guys rise. It's kind of cool. Personally, I've refused to stress about it anymore, about going big or going or monetizing and stuff, which is why I kind of laughed at that comment you made, Pause. I'm more or less now, I'm just cool with, whatever happens. It doesn't matter. I have a 9-to-5 job that pays the bills, and I get to sit here and jaw with you guys and trade ideas back and forth, and that's pretty cool to me. Like that, you guys are part of my day now, and that's a pretty cool thing. It's pretty special. So rock on, guys. And to all the new people who may join, thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Check those local stores. I'm telling you guys, some of these things, I'm not talking about the individual cards, but some of that sealed product will have a nice little tag on it. Try to get the ones near the end of life, like War of the Spark, because it's near the end of its